Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are here today to watch Rooby Volume 8, Chapter 12. Um, Last chapter, we had a lot of really great moments with just about all of the characters. Um, Between Ruby, like, almost falling into sort of hopelessness after feeling like all of her decisions are the ones that led them to this seemingly hopeless situation they're in. Um, we had the conversation between Yang and Ruby, talking about taking risks and about the possibility that Summer could be a Grim. I don't think that's a possibility. Well, I don't think that's gonna be what is actually true, but it could be a possibility. Um, we had the conversation between Ren and Jean and Nora, and followed thereafter by the conversation between Ren and Nora, where Ren finally able to like come to terms with his feelings and finally tell Nora that he actually loves her, and they're able to say "I love you" to each other. But Nora, I'm actually really glad that she didn't just reciprocate it entirely, and that she said she has to figure out who she is first before they can make it work, and they're both willing to wait for that. Um, then we had a the moments outside with Penny, um, her trying to get away from them and having all of them have to try and stop her, and then coming to the realization that if Jean boosts her aura, she'll be able to fight the virus better, even though it's not going to be forever because he can't just continuously do it. We had Emerald finally admitting to switching sides, and sort of giving her own little speech about being at war and you're going to take hits when you're at war, but you got to keep try to persevere through that. We had Ozpin finally able to sort of come to terms with what he did to them, and sort of and apologizing for running away when he made a mistake, and when it was finally brought to light, he ran away and didn't want to face it. Um, and it seems like he's finally ready to actually come forward and sort of face this problem with everyone. We also had a small moment with Robin and Crow. There's just a lot of stuff that happened last episode, but between Robin and Crow, where Crow was just trying to barge straight into Ironwood's office to try and kill him, but Robin sort of talked him down from it, saying that, oh god, I forget exactly what she said because there's just so much stuff that happened, but yeah, I can't exactly remember. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it at some point. I'm sorry. I'm usually a lot better at remembering like everything that happens in a chapter. We also had the moment of Marrow finally turning on Ironwood, finally calling out his bullshit in front of all the other Aesops and in front of Winter. And you can see Elm might be the next one to turn because she is not exactly okay with this. Vine, he just follows orders. I guess that's just who his character is. It's kind of disappointing, really. But Harriet, obviously, she doesn't care what happens to anyone because she's just pissed off at everyone, I guess. So she needs to go as well. We had Ironwood about to shoot Marrow until Winter stepped in. And I know that Winter did that to save Marrow because she is absolutely not okay with holding Mantle hostage with this bomb until Ironwood gets what he wants. Um, but yeah, she was taking him away to the brig, even though I know she's just taking him to sort of let him free. And I know that at the end of the whole Robin and Crow segment, when that elevator opened, I know it was Marrow and Winter, and I know that those two are going to have to help them stop Ironwood. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all for the recap. We're going to get this started because I'm super interested to see what's going to happen here. So let's go switch over to this view, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1.
We said goodbye to all the things we love.
And of course, it sucks that Ironwood has the drones to fall back on to deliver the bomb, because I don't believe for a second that the soldiers would actually themselves deliver the bomb to Mantle to detonate it, because I know there has to be some massive doubts within the Atlas military of Ironwood's ability to lead them now. See, and once again, like the intro right there, Ironwood has no pieces left next to him there. And he looks very concerned, and I think we're really working up to that point. And then we, of course, had Neo linking back up with Watts and Cinder at the end of the last chapter. Which I thought Neo wouldn't, like, reveal herself until Cinder had Rwby. What the fuck is that? Yes!
Be ready for anything.
Crow and Robin and Marrow in fucking winter.
Any of those brats have the nerve to come with her? We put them down immediately. The general gave his terms.
Oh, they'll fucking kick your ass. There's only 3 of you now.
Is there a problem?
Just retracing the steps that led us here.
What is it, sir?
Crow and Robin. They're in the Academy hangar.
Trying to stop the payload.
Or just looking for a way out.
Not going to happen. I've been waiting to take my shot at those two. Let's go, Aesops.
But someone needs to stay here with the general.
I'll stay. We lose the payload, we lose our leverage.
She's right. Contain it.
Oh, and Winter's gonna... she's gonna turn! Now's the time!
Sir, this course of action...
I hope you're not going to try to talk me out of it.
No, sir. I don't think that's possible.
If he shoots Penny right now, I'm gonna be pissed.
I didn't think you'd actually come alone. I expected at least some resistance from your friends.
I don't want anyone
You and
else
your...
to die.
you and your big dumb
Must
gun
open
barrel.
the vault.
You've done the right thing.
I have.
Feels weird.
Oh! Oh! Get wrecked! Oh, is that Weiss? Or is that actually Winter? Yes! Oh! Oh my god! This is awesome! Cut it off! Cut it off! What the hell was that? That was like a
Sorry,
fucking...
guys, but we don't want to fight.
We didn't want to drop Atlas either. But we've all had to make some tough calls, huh? Go! Move to phase 2.
This is amazing.
She has to go to the vault. That's actually a risk we haven't considered.
We've been so worried about keeping the vault closed that we never considered using what's inside.
The Staff of Creation.
Maybe we could use it to save Penny and get everyone in Atlas and Mantle back to safety.
Well, you'll never guess who I just heard from.
So, you're not arresting me?
No. Ironwood's got to be stopped.
Then why did you hit me?
Because you were about to get killed if I didn't do something.
This has made me so happy.
What are you doing?
What I should have done ages ago. Getting in touch with my sister. We're going to need help. Speaking of help...
So we've got people trapped in Atlas and Mantle that we can't evacuate unless we use the staff, which is located inside the vault. If we open the vault, Penny terminates. If Ironwood gets wind of any of this, he blows up Mantle.
There's something else to consider. Once the staff creates anything else, the city drops. Atlas has enough natural gravity dust to keep it from plummeting immediately, but... well, nobody's going to want to be around when it touches down.
Okay, then let's use the staff to teleport everyone to safety. Maybe even to another kingdom.
We can't just wave it like a magic wand and make our problems go away. And we haven't even told you about... him.
Who?
The spirit and the staff. Like Jin. But, well, he's a character.
They do all
He'll
have
do
spirits.
anything, but only if you can explain to him how. Like any craftsman, he'll need blueprints. Some sort of reference. It'll help if we have real-world examples to show him.
I've already gone through the city layouts for the SDC evacuation. Maybe I can help.
There's still James and his bomb to consider.
Oh, I've got a plan for that.
So, that takes care of phase 1.
Meanwhile, the real Penny goes to the vault.
I'm actually glad they're explaining this.
I blasted a hole through the bottom of Atlas, and I highly doubt they've had time for repairs. That should take you straight to it.
I have a feeling Cinder and Group are going to show up right now.
Is the easy part.
As soon as Penny opens the door, we go through, grab the staff, and stop her termination.
Just hang in there, Penny. Okay?
Yo, that's cool. That's just as cool as the spring one. Yo, look at this place. They all stop time too. Oh, who's this gonna be?
Seems someone has come to engage my creative wiles.
Who is
All
that?
I'll say is it better be worth it after my last project. A floating city? How pedestrian.
Hi, Mr. Ambrosius. Sir, listen, it's about our friend. She's dying.
I'm going to go ahead and assume that you know it's against the rules for me to bring people back from the dead, so...
That's not what we want. She's not your typical girl.
They're gonna make her... Oh my god!
So she isn't. I'd love to meet whoever did this. Ah, I see. There's something eating away at her. I'm guessing you think you have some clever plan to save her. Just know, I will give you exactly what you asked for, and I don't want any complaining when it's not what you wanted.
We brought her schematics. We want you to make a new version of her, using her exact same robot parts.
That was curiously worded, girl.
An exact copy of her would include the virus. An exact copy of her without the virus would cease to exist the second you make something else. And we kind of want to keep her around longer than that.
You've done your homework.
We want you to create a new version of her, using her existing robotic parts, taking the virus with them.
Okay, but if I take the robot parts out of her, that would leave...
Penny. The girl who's always been there underneath it.
You can't destroy. It's against the rules. But you wouldn't be destroying her. Her soul is who she is.
The mechanical parts are just extra.
But a soul without a complete body, what would be left?
I don't know. I guess you just have to get creative.
I suppose I could do a little add a touch-up. But if I do that, how much of the old painting would be my work and how much would be her? Just coming up to the surface. This is all very exciting and very dangerous.
I love this guy.
I don't know what the results are going to be.
We don't have any other options. We believe in her.
Then ready yourselves to witness my artistry.
This guy's amazing. I fucking love him.
It's done.
Oh man.
I guess that's the signal then. Seems like things are moving forward in the vault.
Hopefully Penny is going to be okay.
If Atlas is moving, we need to get word out before people panic.
Meaning hurry.
I know. Okay, this should be, that did, something?
You're live.
Everyone can see you.
Citizens of Atlas, Mantle, what we have to tell you is very important. Atlas is falling, but...
Oh no.
Wait, what happened?
It's dead. The entire CCT. It just went down.
And so did kingdom-wide communications. How?
The bigger question is, what do we do now?
That boy said Atlas is falling. Is that true?
Yes. We're using the staff to get everyone to safety. Salem can have the rubble. We'll all be long gone.
Are you going to leave me here?
Considering it.
No. When we're finished, we'll move both of you to safety.
Oh, Winter, thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. It was Weiss's decision.
Yeah, you prick.
Penny?
Oh my god! She's real! Oh my god, I can't believe it!
Are you okay?
Do hugs always make you feel this warm inside?
Oh my god, I'm so happy, you guys.
Wow.
Oh my god.
We should probably make sure our theory works. And start the evacuation.
Oh my god, she's adorable.
Free to create and... Oh, it's you guys again.
We're not done with you yet.
Fine.
Let's try the quick version. Can you make a bunch of doorways in Atlas that open at a single spot in vacuum?
Sure, I'll just need coordinates and specs for each door and explanation for bending space and time to account for the much greater traffic on one side and the single point of exit on the other.
Okay, that's about what we expected. So, we need to funnel everybody through a central location first.
You're going to have to tell me more about this central location for starters. Where is it?
Here. A place like these vaults. Wherever they are, they're not part of Remnant. Only accessible if you know the right way in. Seems like a safe enough place for thousands of refugees.
You kids are either smarter or much more foolish than you realize. I'm going to need a reference.
Oh, we've got one.
Yo! Let's fucking go, Ambrosia. Oh my god, this is so fucking cool. I'm still just so overwhelmed at Penny.
People enter from Atlas and Mantle on one side. And leave on the other side with a one-way ticket to Vacuo.
Well, everything appears to be in order. You were quite thorough. Disappointingly so.
So, it's done.
Yeah.
So is every...
And one last point of clarification about this central location of yours. Do not fall.
Someone's gonna fall off.
Okay, and with that dire warning...
Boy, if that's not foreshadowing. God, she's fucking real, you guys!
We did it.
What now?
We go to Vacuo. All of us.
We're just gonna go straight to Vacuo. Oh no.
Hope that we've thought of everything.
Oh, but you didn't. Don't end there. Is that a short... Oh no, that was 18. God, you guys. Oh my god. Watching two of these in a row is kind of overwhelming, actually. What even happened in this chapter? There was so much. The Aesops have been stopped. Ironwood's been stopped. Penny got a real body, like I said she was going to by the end of this volume. Although not completely in the way I thought it was going to happen. Oh, man. Oh, I love like all the different parts that they had to designate for animating that door. I love this landscape for Ambrosia. And oh no, wait, hang on. Where is... I have to go back. What, did they start? Did I pass by accident? Okay. Valentine Stokes. Who is that? Hang on. I'm gonna look this up real quick, because the voice sounds super familiar, but I may just be imagining things. Hang on. I got this, guys. My phone is just super slow. Come on, you piece of crap. Valentine Stokes. Or maybe I don't recognize it from anywhere. Yeah, I guess I am just crazy. His voice sounded so familiar, though. Oh well. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch back to full. This episode was goddamn amazing. I love that everything came together like this. It's concerning that they couldn't get like the full message out, but I think that people are going to get the idea and move through the doorways. The only problem is now Cinder is going to be with those people, and obviously Neo is going to be too. there's also a big concern of Penny now having a real body. I love that she now has a real body, but that means she is much easier to kill off. And I don't think that they'll do that right away, like as soon as it happens. That does give me a lot of anxiety for next volume, though. This is 12, so we have 2 chapters left. Things are gonna start kicking off real hard. next chapter they have to, now that we're getting so near the end. And I'm guessing in chapter 14, Salem's probably going to come back somewhere around the end of that chapter. It's, oh my god, it's just so much information like packed in these last 2 chapters. And like I said, I love Ambrosius. His personality is interesting, but it's like the good kind. It's not like the sort of like the standoffish, like asshole know-it-all. It's like the genuinely like curious, like he's like genuinely curious and like loves the challenge of creating things. I can't believe that the plan went so smoothly up to that point, but now we know that there's going to be some things going wrong next episode, and you know for sure some people are going to fall off those platforms. At least one person's going to. You know what? Maybe Watts is going to. Maybe Watts dies this volume. Yeah. I don't know where else to go with this this discussion part, so I'm just going to say, if you enjoyed the reaction, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.